Welcome to the ServidiOHs. This is the first episode of 2026, so welcome to the new year. I appreciate you guys stopping in, and the support has been great so far. Let's keep it going. Today we got a couple of topics, nothing too crazy. We are going to talk about some brawls. We always like to talk about fights, so here's a real world fight for you. Who do you think would kick whose ass? Henry Cavill or Jason Momoa?
I wonder if you guys are going to argue like crazier in the comments, or is it going to be like ratioed to one side? I want to say Henry Cavill. Dude had like tons of like training and stuff like that, you know, like to look good in his fight films, but also same with Momoa, and Momoa is a badass Hawaiian that don't take shit either. I'll say Henry Cavill though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cavill.
Yeah. The reason why is Momoa looks a little slow and fat now.
Not only is Henry Cavill, physically just jacked, he also is very smart, and he plays a lot of strategy games and things, and he loves Warhammer and things like that. So he has a lot of strategic knowledge. So I think naturally, like fighting, he would pick up on things. I think it'd be a cool fight. But yeah, Cavill, just brains and brawn.
Yeah, brains.
No, and I'm not calling Jason Momoa stupid. I'm just saying, like, from what I see about Henry Cavill as like an actual person, he composes and carries himself very well, and he's very intelligent. So I think with that fighting aspect, he wouldn't just be out there throwing punches. He would be very conservative, very smart, and very aware of his opponent.
I think Momoa is a little stupid. I mean, I think he's smart, but I don't know. I think if you were going to compare brains, Cavill got him for sure. And like you said, not only, like, he consistently stays in shape. Momoa, you'll see him, like, in between movies and shit, and that dude's fat as hell. Cavill stays looking like Superman, like, all the time. Dude's built as fuck in his 40s, you know. But granted, you get a paycheck for looking that way when you have to do The Witcher, and, like, movies like that. Like, all his movies are movies that, like, require that, like Momoa did fucking Minecraft. Like, you don't need to be buff. You don't have to work out for that. That's why they put that jacket on him, probably hide his little fat rolls. But Cavill, he'd beat the shit out of Momoa. Go ahead and like argue in the comments, because I know them Hawaiians are tough ass dudes though, but like they'll brawl, man. Like, and they got their little rituals.
I think it would be a good fight. I don't think it'd be like an instant win.
You won't like
it'd be
Cavill, get him. This is like my personal opinion. I don't know if it's your opinion. For years, DC always failed in the movie sector, but they did amazing with their animated movies. Like, to me, like, they destroyed it. Like, it's like, why don't you do that in the fucking, like, what is it, DCU?
Yeah, do that in live action.
Yeah, do that in live action, man. Because, like, all their, like, cartoon films or movies were amazing.
Oh, Young Justice, man. Young Justice.
Yes and no. Like, when they brought him back, like, season 4, because remember it was gone for years?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it went so fucking woke and stupid. It was the wokest dumb shit. All of a sudden, Aquaman he has a boyfriend. There's this Muslim girl that don't want to identify as a man. It's like, how pissed off you'd piss off Muslims? Like, if that was actually, like, a real scenario. Like, you guys were trying to check so much boxes with that fucking cartoon from season 4 and up. Prior to that, best series ever. The best DC film, to me, Flashpoint Paradox, changed my mind.
Yeah, I'd say I agree. I thought that one was very, very good. I mean, they were all good. They have fantastic ones. The Justice League movies I thought were awesome and things like that. But no, the Flashpoint story as a whole is the like dopest Flash, Batman, Justice League story out there, man. It's a powerful one. So I agree with you. They filmed and did that one very well. I don't have an animated movie that I could put up to it. I mean, I'm sure there's some nostalgia peeps out there that would be like, Joker Returns, Batman Beyond, or like you know what I mean? Like things like that.
The reason why I like the Flashpoint Paradox so much is because like, like the whole time travel thing, like Back to the Future shit, how you like change stuff. They made it so fucked up. Like for the Flash himself, and Thawne, he's the best villain in my opinion, because he's like just, to me, he's like equivalent evil as the Joker, like how he wants you to hurt, like, killing his mom and stuff like that. Not only what made it like so sick is like how they built up the emotion in the film, right? So he finally gets to see his mom. Now, it sucks because when they tried to do the live action, they took pieces from that story, and I was like hoping they were going to do good, and they just fucking failed. So Batman's dad, Thomas Wayne, he finds him, right? He goes up, he's like, Bruce, he's like, how do you know that name? He like breaks his fingers and all that shit to get him to talk. And he realizes, like, oh my God, like I changed a lot of stuff by saving my mom, you know? Anyways, now I'm gonna fast forward it because it wasn't just like a Flash story. We got fucking Wonder Woman and the Amazons versus the Atlanteans, like this war going on. You got then that story with the...
because she was sleeping with Aquaman, then the wife found out she killed the wife, and then Aquaman was like, oh, hell no.
Dude, all this shit is in one movie, in one story. Like that's insane. Like, when I seen that part, I was like, oh no. Oh shit. Oh damn, Aquaman's pissed. You know, like all that stuff went down. Now a giant war that's about to blow up the whole entire planet's gonna happen because they got... Captain Atom, yeah. They got him as basically as a giant nuclear battery, you know what I mean? Ready to explode at any moment. And then you also had the Superman, and they also tried to steal that a little bit and put it in the Ezra Miller Flash, locked away under like a little red heat lamp and shit, basically keeping the powers from happening. That was sick. So we got to see like a sick, like frail Superman. He's like, friend, you know, like that was insane. Like no one gets to see Superman like that. But anyways, that's hands down to me. Still, I haven't seen anything better in the animated DC universe, and that is the best, in my opinion. Comment below.
Second is Creature Commandos.
I do.
For me.
Damn, you know what?
For me. But and you know whose story was sad in that one, too?
That's not a movie, that's a series.
I don't care. I don't care. A series is just one long movie.
What story?
The Weasels, man, because he was innocent the whole time.
He was innocent. He was just trying to be cool with the kids and shit.
Like, I think there's somebody that's going to be able to read his thoughts eventually, and they're going to see all that, if I'm not mistaken. That'd be really...
That was a sad story, man.
He tried to save those kids, and then that guy...
Just because they were in his mouth. He was trying to pull them to safety. You know
what I mean? And it's like, it was all that dude's fault in the beginning that the fire started and shit, you know what I mean? And then, it was sad.
Man. Yeah,
it was sad.
That sucks. Poor Weasel. Poor Wheeze.
This jabroni goes to people like myself that hold the door too soon when others are approaching.
I'm guilty of it myself. Like, I did it a few times, and I didn't realize that it was annoying until people did it for me. So like, you know, like I don't know, the gym, for example, that always happens, you know. I'd be in the parking lot still and shit, and then somebody would look behind and see me walking to the door, and they'd open up the door, thus making me gallop now. And at first I was just walking and trying to act cool, and now I have to look dumb trying to get to the door. Thank you, you know. So
you feel obligated to speed up because you're like, oh, I'm slowing you down now because you're trying to be nice to me.
Yeah,
so I get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't try to do it that far, but like, if I see somebody just getting out of their car, I just touch the door, I'll do it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we all do it. I mean, all nice people.
I do my best to try to sprinkle in good karma here and there, because I believe if you do good things will happen to you too, you know, all that stuff.
But it's like these like teenagers don't really say thanks. Like when I was a kid, I was taught to do that, you know? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but like, dude, like it ends up being like a kid that's like 16, 15 or something like that. Like, you know, like going into the gym, and like if I open up the door and I'm holding it, he'll just like walk in, not even give eye contact. I want to like just grab his little ass of like, shut the door. You open it now, you know.
Try again.
Yeah, try again. Yeah. But it's like, you know, they're little kids and stuff like that. I'm not going to be like, now what do you say? I'm not the kid's parent. I don't give a shit enough. But like, in my opinion, I'm like, are the youth not getting taught manners? I don't know. But yeah, you're the jabroni of the week, people that also do what me and him just claimed that we actually do.
And we're dissing people for it.
Yeah.
So look at us being posers.
I guess we are the real jabronis. Anyways, that wraps up the episode. Where should they go, Austin?
To the ServidiOHs merch store at theservidios.com, because the ServidiOHs have the Servidi clothes for them hoes.
Remember, you didn't see nothing, now get the...
You meant to say
You wanna buy the merch, get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show them what you got. Hey man, where'd you get that shirt?